Mr. Diddy.
It because my family's still sleeping. I don't want my wife getting up. You know how, when you wake up, somebody blasts the music. Y'all know how it gets, right? So I want to welcome you to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. I'm Brother Hatim. I am your host. You are now listening to the Daily Toast, and of course, this is a Heart of a Simple production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Yes, y'all. Morning, Brother Kwame. Morning, Brother Anthony Hairston. Alright, now, make sure you drink your water now, because you got to follow the health rules now. Listen, most of us are suffering because we are dehydrated, so on Gye-Nyame Journey, I try to make sure we get up and we drink our water. I know Miss Brother Kwame is like, Brother Hatim, what you talking about drinking water? How about getting up on time? Well, I was out at the hookah shop until 12 o'clock last night. I didn't leave my job till almost, I don't even know what time. I don't know what time I left the adventure yesterday, but there's always an adventure at the place where I go. You know what I'm saying? I am blessed to be in a place where I love the people I'm around, so I could be around there all the time. And I was trying to get out early, but I couldn't. And I would highly suggest that everybody find some place where you feel you belong, that you feel that you're around family all the time. I feel like I'm around. I got cousins I work with. I got brothers and sisters that I work with. It's a beautiful thing, and it's an empowering thing, right? So we wanted to make sure that every last one of our children at our school have access to laptops. So there's a lot of work that we got to do. We got to get the laptops ready, and I will be able to say by Umoja of next week, every child will have access to their own laptop. No, they ain't taking them home. I know something. No, they ain't taking them home. No. We haven't evolved to the point where we could just let families take computers home. We working on it, right? But we will make it possible for children to be able to learn. Get your water. Come on now. I try to go for 32 ounces. They say drink half your body weight in ounces. So I'm somewhere between 170 and 180. So I'm drinking somewhere between 80 to 90, 85 to 90 ounces of water. Or at least I try per day. Family, I'm just trying to tell you. You might not listen to me, but once again, a lot of our ailments come from us neglecting one of four things. Now, in Gye-Nyame Journey, we talk about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right? We spend at least 2 hours within every 24-hour period on working on ourselves. Listen to me. It's very important, because if you don't build yourself, how can you build somebody else up? It's sort of like being on a plane and an emergency oxygen drop, and they say put on your mask before you put on your child's mask. You can't help your child if you pass out. Both of y'all die. So you got to spend at least 2 hours working on you. 3, there's 3 steps in learning. Intelligence, memorization, intelligence of the mind, and the highest that we used to hold high in Kemet and all over Africa is intelligence of the heart. Right? In America, they stress memorization and intelligence of the mind, which is a beautiful thing, but it's lower level. We need to start pushing ourselves to a higher level learning. See, when it's intelligence of the heart, people can see it on you, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of you that are involved and truly involved in your spiritual development, you know what I'm talking about. People could look at you and look at your behaviors, and they could tell who and what you are. It's the same thing with your learning. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things about you, certain ways that you carry yourself, where people could see where you are on number 3, the 3 steps of learning. Are you somebody that just got stuff memorized? Which is a lot of people that represent us as a people. They got stuff memorized, so they're able to get up and they able to just talk real quick and stuff, and they could, you know, for people that really don't know, they mesmerize them, right? But then you got those that have intelligence of the mind, where they have taken a little bit of possession of the information, right? And they can regurgitate it, but they add their own flavor to it. Then you got those who have intelligence of the heart, and it's like a master. They kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like they forgot what they learned. They done went to the ultimate step. Well, I learned all the shit. Now I can forget it, right? Brother Kwame said, I love my wife. She is so awesome and knows how to save $1. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now, then we go to step 4. What's the 4? 4 is the 4 things we need to do to stay healthy, right? Most people don't even know the order. The first thing that you need to stay healthy is to breathe properly. Take a breath with me, family. Learn how to fill your lungs. Learn how to breathe. Breath is the key to life. A lot of diseases come from you neglecting breathing. Watch your breathing when you get stressed, right? A lot of us stop breathing when we start getting stressed, when we get in those tough situations. Nah, that's when we need to take a breath. Even if you're about to knock somebody out. Pow! Knock them out there, right? Take a breath. Breathe, family, right? You know what I'm saying? There's breathing exercises that have been coming down to us through the ages, right? That's step number 1. Step number 2 is getting your proper water, right? Spring water, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking the purified water now because I didn't have time to go out to my car because I was running late, because I woke up late, because I started doing my show late, and you know how I go, right? Boom. Excuses, right? Stop with the excuses, brother Hot Tim. Slap myself for y'all, right? That's number 2 in the 4, right? Proper breathing, culturally appropriate breathing, culturally appropriate water. We used to drink spring water, family, right? Next one is culturally appropriate food. Most of us are eating a diet that is not designed for us. Find out what type of diet. I keep telling y'all, go to African Heritage Diet. Look it up on the internet. Start eating a culturally appropriate diet. A lot of us are eating diets that are not designed for us. I'm not saying go out and don't explore. Don't experiment. What I'm saying is that a majority of your diet, the staples of your diet, and let me explain what a staple is, right? Staple is not a McDonald's. It's not a Wendy's. You know, it's not a frozen. There's a staple. If you look at every culture has a staple food. What is a staple food that we had as African people? If you said yams, you got it, right? You know, yam was a sacred food for us, and we need to learn how to start getting. But that's neither here nor there. Just check out the diet. That's number 3. Number 4 is culturally appropriate movements, family. Movement, right? Gotta move. Get up from the desk. Move a little bit, all right? So that's number 4. Number 5 is the 5 parts of our being, and I turn my hand around like this. We got intuition, we got mental, we got emotional, we got spiritual, we got physical, right? A lot of us don't pay attention to the physical, right? You know what I'm saying? The physical is very important because the physical is through which all of these work. If your body is not healthy, your intuition's going to be off, your emotions going to be off, your mental, your mind's going to be off, and your spirit going to be off, right? So that's the 5. Learn to master those 5. Next is the 6. You ready? 6 emotions. Brother Wakesa came and dropped this on us. We got 6 major emotions. And the rest, the other emotions are a combination of these 6 emotions. The ones of the state that we supposed to be striving to be in is peaceful, powerful, and joyful. Right? The 3 that let us know where we are, right, to help us find our direction, to warn us, is mad, sad, and scared. And once we master and start being able to see these 6 emotions, we can help ourselves and help other people work out their issues and get back to feeling peaceful, powerful, and joyful. Right? Last but not least is the 7 principles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's drink. All right. Getting my water now. On my timeline, fam. I posted an article by a brother, I think his name is Tahisi Coates in the Atlantic. I think it's a very important article. Check it out. It's called The First White President. This is another reason I was up late, because it was a long article, and I sat and I read through it. Homeboy is a great writer. You're going to need to pull out a dictionary. Well, I need to pull out a dictionary, right? But homeboy really broke down the presidency. Hold on, brother. Thank you, Mr. Hairston. I try to do what I can. Brother Kwame said, I love my wife. She is okay. I read that one, but I'm going to read it again. I love my wife. She is so awesome and knows how to save $1. Well, I don't. Staple food, hold a brother down. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Ta-Nehisi. Thank you. See, that's why I love my family, man. You know what I'm saying? I might start falling, but they never let me hit the ground. See, that's when you know you got you a team. You could fall, but they never let you hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? Family, listen, I got brothers that I feel safe around. I don't know if a lot of y'all could say that, man. I have brothers that I actually feel safe around, right? You know, I could go through anything, and these brothers will see me through. I done had brothers tell me, I'm not going to allow you to fail. Do you understand the power of that? When you got a team in your life that's telling you, I'm not going to allow you to fail, right? I got a team in my life where sometimes we take each other's issues so seriously that we have to hold stuff away from each other. I got certain friends and certain people, certain men in my life that I won't even tell about issues because they take it to a whole nother level. Beautiful thing. Family, it's all about us building tribe, right? As named for the land of our ancestors. I don't get that one. Oh, Ta-Nehisi? I had a rhyme, but it wasn't Ta-Nehisi. It was Ta. But Ta was used a lot. Tassetti? Alright, well anyway. Alright, let me finish this water. Let's get this toast on. Family, it's important that you build a team. It's important that you start building your tribe. It's important now. And then I want to go on one more piece. And we're going to have to speak about this a little bit more on the show. We Ta Mawaning land, and yes, you. Man, listen. Those of us that are nation building, family, I know a lot of y'all already doing it, but we got to start taxing ourselves so that we can start building up the resources as a group. Now, it's important that we put stuff on the side for us and our family, but we also have to start. This whole government thing, we got to work it out. I'm almost done with the water. We can't toast the ancestors until we do our water. Brothers gonna work it out. Y'all might be too young for that. Brothers gonna work it out. I did a rhyme years ago where I was talking about, and I can't remember, because I used to use raps to remember stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll put in my rhyme. It'll come to me. We got that dangerous Death Eater right here. All right? Listen. Did y'all hear that? I tell y'all, this is a lie. Did you hear that? Family. I'm not going to say it's a panacea, right? But this is what I'm doing now, right? Since I can't, well, I ain't going to say can't. Since I'm scared to ship now, right? Yeah. I had bottles blow up on the way, right? I can ship scobies. I could teach you how to do this at home. Make your own elixir at home that you can start taking. You know what I'm saying? Apple cider vinegar is cool. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes you need to invest some time in experimenting with your own health. How do you know that apples are what you need? How do you know that it might not be some other herb that you might need to be able to extract what you need up out of it so that you can live at your optimal level? Because we're not all the same, right? We need to start looking into that. We need to start developing doctors within our community, traditional doctors, not the orthodoxy, not the doctors that's going to tell you. I was listening to a doctor yesterday talking about taking herbal supplements, and he was dogging it. Oh, you doing nothing but wasting your money. The only way that you can get rid of prostate cancer is through surgery. Yep, we got to cut it. We got skills now. We can cut out your prostate and you still keep 98% of your potency. Now, I want to keep 100% of my shit. That 2%, I don't know what y'all doing with. I want it all. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm just greedy like that. So we're going to pour us some Death Eater. Why you call it Death Eater, Brother High Tim? For those of you that's new, I call it Death Eater because it is made from two of the most powerful herbs on this planet. Two of my favorite. Dandelion root and burdock root. That's the tea that make this one. This is the only one that's different. The other teas, like this one right here, let's listen to this one real quick. This one is just green tea. Woo! That one is just green tea and honey. All right, let's toast. First, we call it creative by whatever name you choose to call it creative. We call it great energy into our lives, right? We already know it's here, but we salute it. We show what we call yesterday the principle for the school was gratitude, in the order that we use in the M7, right? Gratitude, right? So we show gratitude for the energy being around us. A lot of us don't show gratitude, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us live around people that just expect shit to happen for them, right? No gratitude whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? They expect new things to happen to them when they haven't showed gratitude for the old. So lift up your glass, right? Salute. But this morning is Nia, so we're going to talk about that in a second. So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, we move to our personal ancestors. And this is the reason we started the show, because I think it's important that we start recognizing our personal ancestors. We start recognizing the people that made us who we are, right? And I know a lot of people want to start doing the famous names, but no, we want to do the big mamas, and we want to do the pawpaws. You know what I'm saying? We want to remember them. We in my family we call them Mima and Peepaw, right? And what's crazy is, check this out, family. Another way that you can find your family connection is some of the stuff that the babies start coming out saying. Mima and Peepaw was started in my family because when my oldest cousin, when she came out, she never said grandmother, grandfather. She said Mima and Peepaw. Once she started that, all of us started saying it, and we thought we originated that. But then we started running into other families who use the term Mima and Peepaw. How the hell did this baby know this? Right? Then you got Mama, you know what I'm saying? So you got different tribal shit going on that connects us that we're missing. We're missing the symbolism. It's almost wasted on us. And a lot of us are walking right past some of our cousins because we're not paying attention to what our ancestors is sending out to us. So we salute our ancestors, we toast them, and we open up our minds so that we can start receiving the messages that they send us. Because some of these messages are deep, some of these messages are necessary, and some of these messages are life-saving, right? So we lift up our glass. We toast our grandmothers and our grandfathers. We toast our mothers and our fathers that they made a transition. We toast our brothers and our sisters. We toast our uncles and our aunts. We toast our nieces and our nephews. We toast all of them. and we remember them. We lift them up because hell for African is being forgotten. And we pledge to never forget ours. And some of us even pledge to toast them on a daily basis, right? Because right now, we got a little movement going. A lot of people don't even realize it. Some people getting up now every morning, right? May have never did it before, but seeing us do this, and they starting to do it. They're starting to toast their ancestors. They might not got an altar and all that. They might not even got a glass, because you get, I know everybody watching me right now, you got a glass, right? You ancestors love the sound, attract them, you know what I'm saying? Use that glass. You got glass, right? So we toast our personal ancestors, and we call them to drink with us. We call them in a state of health, right? We call them when we didn't drink our water and doing the stuff that we need to do, and we salute them. And before we say this is where you say your personal ancestors. I'm gonna say mine: Miles Brown, Miss Ann Robin, Texas, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walton, Chris and Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Geneva Brown, Cleveland Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvara Brown, Gina Gaines, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Wash Ellis Jr., my grand uncle Herman Brown, II, my aunt Barbara Twiggs, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Brother Pinotes, also known as Montague Pittman L. Normal X, good grief. Sapat Mara, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Donaldson, Elder Harrison, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon. Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark. For the ancestors that was recognized last Kwanzaa, y'all know we coming into Kwanzaa season. So one of the things that I'm suggesting is that when you take an ad out, you know what I'm saying, salute your ancestors in the book. So I got a whole list of family, that we could start shouting out on the show for those of you that might be forgetting sometime. So ancestor recognition, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullen, the Luxter brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Maria McDowell. Like I said, I don't have to know them. You know what I'm saying? I want to salute those people who recognize their ancestors. Also, another thing about calling the ancestors, and then I'm done with this piece right here, right? When we stand in a circle and we start calling our ancestors, if you listen and take the time to listen to other people, you may have relatives in the room. Start paying attention, family, because remember, a lot of our ancestors were separated. You know what I'm saying? So some, I'm finding out I got family in New York. Of course, I know I got family in Florida, but then I found out my mom we got family in, I think it's South Carolina. We got family all throughout the South, right? You know what I'm saying? We got cousins all over, right? And then on my father's side, their history is they got a more extensive history. You know what I'm saying? I go to my aunt's house and she pulls out some stuff that's just incredible. I'm sitting up here like, wow, right? So we lift up our class and we remember our ancestors, right? And we toast them. We say Ashe. We toast this moment. This moment is Nia. Today is Nia. For those that don't know, it's purpose. This is my cheat sheet. Purpose. The modic principle of the day is balance. The color is yellow. You know what I'm saying? Ancestors communicate with us through symbols. One of the symbols is color. You know what I'm saying? You can see stuff. Rhythm is the Hermetic law that's active today or that we're looking for. If you was born on this day, male name Kofi, female name Afua. Hey Afua, how you doing? Right? Then if we was to look at the emotional emancipation circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today is Mandu and Wolof. I ain't gonna say it ain't today. It's a principle or a virtue, and that's being appreciative of what you have, not envious of others. You know what I'm saying? Cut down on the hate, family. Cut down on the hate, right? I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm working on it. You know, those that know me personally, you know one of my nicknames is Hater, right? You know, given to me by a dear loved one. All right. Icon ethics of the day: justice. Traditional Yoruba attributes of good character today is T2, endurance, being able to push through when we tired, right? So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment, because family, stop wasting the moment, because in the moment is your power. And we say Ashe. From there, we toast our children's children into infinity. If you look behind me, you see Brother Clee back there reading a book, and he wanted to read the book today rather than work on the computer, because he was blessed to get his computer back today or yesterday. But he found a book that he liked, and I'm encouraged to reading. For those that want to know, he's reading The Death of Superman. Thank God he died. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we lift up our glass, and we say Ashe. Last but not least, I say our children's children, on to infinity. We lift it up. And last but not least, I toast you, fam. You know what I'm saying? I toast that you get what you need to grow today. I toast that you spend time on you today. I toast all those individuals that are that are suffering from Harvey down in Houston. Dang, both of those start with an H. Harvey hit Houston. Then those that Irma, I don't know if she slowed down, but Irma was going at about 185 miles an hour yesterday. This is a major storm. And like I said, family, in Columbus, you know what I'm saying, we need to kind of stack up on some water, especially because some of these hurricanes, whether y'all know it or not, y'all don't remember, some of y'all might be too young, we got hit by a hurricane. Or at least the side effects of a hurricane. We had windstorms here that shut down the city. Y'all might not remember that. For my sons, y'all lived with, we was over on 18th. It shut down everything. I was stuck in St. Louis, I think it was. I was stuck somewhere, right, trying to come in. And the winds were so bad that they made us land, and I had to stay where I was. I couldn't get back to the family. Lift up your glass. We say Ashe. Ashe, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Drink up. Three branches all over the place, in the streets, etc. Yep, it was messed up. Even the ATMs, it messed up so bad. Even the ATMs was down. You know what I'm saying? I was lucky. I was lucky that, you know, my pops was there. Brother Devin was at the crib. So, you know, my family was cool, right? You know, and then we shopped and we would get a whole bunch of stuff. So we was cool. But, you know, it only lasted 2 days. But 2 days when you don't got nothing is rough. This is why I say you need to tribe up. And those of us that are talking about nation building, we really need to start establishing a nation where we are, a tribe where we are. Why? Because the tribe takes care of the group. Because it's the group acting on its own behalf. So this means that somebody that might not have enough should be able to come to the tribe and get if they don't have. Right? You know, they should be able to feel secure, right? But we got that process for becoming part of the tribe, because we don't want crazy people that's bringing drama to the tribe, because then we end up turning into a goddamn gang. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people that will join your shit just because they want to feel secure, and then go out and mess with Pookie and them. You know what I'm saying? And every other week we fighting people off because they making bad choices in their relationships. So either the women are going out checking the women, or the men going out to check the men, and we don't want to check in society, right? We don't want to have a relationship cleanup agency, because that's what a lot of this shit descend to, right? You know, no. I'm not going for that shit, right? Lift up your glass, drink. Family, I'm about to get up. Cleve, you need to go take a shower, a quick shower, my friend.
Yes, sir.
It's time for us to get moving. We as my brother Dame Lee would say, we about to get activated, family. The day is about to start. I want to thank each and every last one of you for stopping in now while we live and in the future. Remember, toast your ancestors every day, whether you turn this on or not. I gotta go. I'm receiving a call, family. This is Brother Tim, and I am out. Hold on. Don't say nothing yet. I'm still on the air, and the Bluetooth is on. Alright, I'm going off right now. Hold on. Oh, you off. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Diddy.